Celebrities who insulted Ellen DeGeneres on her own show. We welcome you to another video of Celeb Dazzle. Today, we brought you a collection of celebrities who insulted Ellen DeGeneres on her own show and many other things. We have seen celebrities in movies. However, The Ellen Show is a famous TV show which allows us to see many celebrities in their daily lives. The television show queen has succeeded in more than well-mannered, benign chat with her guests. However, there are some ups and downs in reality TV shows. The Will and Grace star joked around with their verbal rival in the Battle of the Gays. The two attempted to one-up each other. Ellen commented on his sitcom being dropped with Sean Connery for a comedic impact, saying that he was on longer. She had been rational in any case at that point, and she also conveyed the killer punch, saying, "That's right, I had to come out first for all you to do that sitcom, and boom, game over before you all got cancelled." When Justin Bieber's name popped up, Williams's clue included, "Some people say that he looks like you," which made DeGeneres look puzzled, but she laughed it off later, saying, "I don't mind that, he is adorable." Ellen was titled the best female host, which resulted in professional rivalry, obviously.
Around before y'all got canceled.
Yeah. I think it was longer than your sitcom.
Yeah, that's right. I had to come out first for y'all to do that sitcom. Go ahead.
It's true.
Yeah.
All of this started in a cooking section of the show, when famous cooking expert Giada De Laurentiis continued to make sexual inferences about the rice balls they were making. She also insulted her lavish cooking skills by saying that her attempt looked like dog food. The Laurentiis' Catherine Shade saying Ellen's balls are self-destructing and it's just making a mess of my work. Meanwhile, Riley imposed Kidman's generous work, but Kidman recovered their own by making faces. They were permitted to attempt the food with Kidman, spitting hers out into her hand for 2 or 3 minutes because...
Get one of those ovens.
Very good.
Forget it. Anyway, 2 or 3 minutes,
Because
and
you
you'll
do
start
it
to
all
see
by
them.
feeling, right?
Listen
Well,
to
you
what
can
she's
see
saying.
them. They're
I'm sorry.
golden. They're they're golden brown.
trying
See?
to learn.
Oh my God. They turn golden brown
You're
like
just
that.
eating.
Every time she starts to talk, you turn to me and tell me something.
Well, now Ellen's balls have fallen apart, so I'm going to turn it off because it's just making a mess of my work.
It's a mess in there. All right.
All right, let's
Okay.
move on.
Okay, we're moving on. Let's move on. But I don't even know why I bother.
Boy, that sure is good.
It's a little tough.
It's
Nicole has been sitting there for like 5 hours. I hate doing these things for that reason.
I know you're not meant to criticize, but it's a little tough.
Anyway, a new season.
The next celebrity is Caitlyn Jenner, who's an American television personality. Caitlyn and Ellen annoyed each other after their primary partnership about being LGBTQ campaigners. Ellen questioned Jenner for what valid purpose she had been hostile to gay marriage for such a long time. Her answer didn't please Ellen, considering herself a conventionalist. Jenner said she had been in contradiction of gay marriage so as to protect the holiness of marriage as being between a man and a woman. Even though she declared that she has now changed her perspective, Ellen still seems to be hesitant to trust her and ended up raising the point on Howard Stern. The interview disturbed Jenner so much that she answered it in her journal, saying,
I know you're very conservative, and you have been very conservative. You've said you're Republican, and
Is that a bad thing?
no, it's not. Look, the only thing is, you know, a lot of Republicans, I don't want to speak for everyone, would vote against all the issues, you know, that you as a woman and you as a trans person would want someone to support.
I agree with that in some cases.
And
I think they
same-sex
need
marriage?
to see gay marriage. I have to admit that I remember 15 years ago, 20 years ago, whatever it was, when this whole gay marriage issue came up. At first, I was not for it. I mean, I thought, I'm a traditionalist. I'm older than most people in the audience, you know. I mean, I kind of like tradition, and, you know, it's always been a man and a woman. And I'm thinking, I don't quite get it. But as time has gone on, I think like a lot of people on this issue have really changed your thinking here. to I don't ever want to stand in front of anybody's happiness. You know, that's not my job. Okay? If that word marriage is really, really that important to you, I can go with it.
This was when Ellen welcomed the guests to her show that had a huge fan following, and the audience could hardly remain in their seats when Kanye West made his big entry. It wasn't long before he stole away the show by going off on a 6-minute moment bluster that had nothing to do with the inquiries that Ellen had posted.
I'm with you.
Gay is in the building. Throw your hands in the air right now. Put your hands in the air right now. Yeah? Okay.
All right, I'm with you on the truth part.
We're in a renaissance period. We're in a place where people are like multidisciplined artists, like Steve McQueen that directed 12 Years a Slave. He was considered to just be a photographer, but then he won an Oscar. We're not in a place where people can only have one career, one profession throughout their entire life. So the exact amount of emotion and color palette and sonics and everything that I put into my music, I put them into the shoes, and they worked. You know, people never write, Kanye's pissing everybody off, Kanye's making so mad. They try to position it through the media in some way that I'm like, whatever your friends might say. You know, so we saw Kanye, how was he? Did he like, but I care about people. I care about, my dad lived in homeless shelters less than 5 years ago. To find out, he's a psych major. My mom was the first black female chair of the English department at Chicago State University. I was raised to do something, to make a difference, to take...
Priyanka Chopra, who is an Indian celebrity, looks like a sweet person with a kind soul, but nobody had an idea that her appearance on Ellen would be an awful one. It was unexpected that both of them would argue about Ellen going to Nick Jonas and Priyanka Chopra's wedding. Ellen realized that she wasn't welcome to the wedding. Chopra stamped back and said that she felt like you would be appropriately bad for Ellen to venture out to India for their pre-marriage ceremony. Elle magazine ran an entire story on how deranged the scene was.
Developing that next for me to star in and produce in, which I think would be really cool.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's really incredible. All right, I got you a wedding gift. Yeah. Even though I wasn't invited to the wedding.
But I told you you were. We were offended. You didn't arrive.
If you don't stop lying. I got you a wedding gift, and I think that y'all are going to love it. I don't know which home you're going to hang it in, because I know you have a couple of places that you...
Meanwhile, I'm doing what I do best.
Yeah, you're taking a shot, and we're just sitting there. It's called Isn't It Romantic? It's in theaters February 13th, and we'll be right back.
We don't know what Jennifer Lawrence thinks about Ellen's sexual orientation. However, we're almost certain the world remembered it when she appeared on The Ellen Show. Jennifer started talking about her cat, which appeared harmless, until she totally ruined it. She started chatting about male versus female behavior that her cat had, and it was all downwards from there. She was aggressive, and it continued spiraling.
All right, let's talk about your kitty cat. Now, what made you get the kitty cat?
Well, I wanted a dog, but I was like, I can't take. Oh, there she is.
How do you not want that?
Yeah, little Chaz Bono.
And you got her as is that her name?
Well, her official name's Cleo, but we call her Chaz Bono because I've never met a cat that like you assume first she's a boy, because normally dogs are boys and cats are girls.
Right.
But she has such a masculine energy that everybody always says he. For the first week I thought it was a boy. I named her Oliver. Like she had a collar and Oliver and like boy, and everybody's like, what's his name? That's just weird for a cat. So we call her Chaz Bono.
Yeah.
That's her driving.
Because those tortie cats, that's a tortoise cat. All 3 color cats are girls. Just so you know that for the future. Any cat with 3 colors is a female.
Whoa.
And she drives.
Yeah, she drives.
She's cute as can be. So you got her as a kitten, and
I got her as a kitten.
When did this problem start? Tell people what she's doing.
She's peeing on my bed because she hates me. And
but there must have been a reason. They usually do that to act out, because if she's using the litter box before that, it means either, first of all, do you have a down comforter? Then she's peeing because it's feathers, and she's smelling that. That's what happened, and that's even worse that they're peeing on your down comforter because those are expensive.
Yeah.
So,
well, I was renting the house, so sorry.
and you're renting the comforter too?
I gave it back. I'm waiting for the phone call, but it hasn't happened yet.
All right. Well, that's one thing. If it's a down comforter, and the other thing is she's mad at you. She's acting out because.
Yeah, I think it was because I was working and I was gone all the time, so she was like, you know.
Right. So you have to get her another kitty cat.
I have to get her another cat?
That's right.
The answer? More cats?
So she's not by herself. She's lonely.
Yeah. No,
People
that
assume
makes
cats
sense.
can just be alone. You need to get her another cat.
Yeah, all right, I'll get her
We're talking about a cat.
Okay, a cat.
All right.
She wants me to get another feline.
I don't even know what you're...
I don't even know what I'm doing.
Silver Linings Playbook is in select theaters now. Go see it. It is so, so good. We'll be right back.
Hit like and subscribe to our channel to keep watching more videos like this about celebrities.